Representing Dirty Dogs from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dog
Good evening, we got Shotgun Tommy Mercer in the house, and this is the CCW NWA territory, sanctioned by the Fantasy Pro Wrestling Federation. This is a tag team contest between AJ Styles and a newcomer, Wes Lee, and they're taking on Robert Roode and his mystery tag team partner. Well, one guy that just got released from the WWE territory, none other than Dolph Ziggler. And this is a tag team contest sanctioned by the Fantasy Pro Wrestling Federation, the virtual governing body of the all pro wrestling. And right now we have AJ Styles with a beautiful arm drag delivered to Robert Roode. Robert Roode stunned by AJ Styles, but AJ Styles whips him in the ropes, drops down, and does that famous drop kick that AJ Styles does, that famous flying drop kick. And he fires back up on Robert Roode. These two have some beef from last time they faced each other in the National Wrestling Alliance territory in the Birmingham area, in the Southern NWA, Ultimate NWA territory for the National Wrestling Alliance. And there's a suplex delivered to Robert Roode. Robert Roode is stunned and out. And AJ Styles not going to give up on him here as he's whipping him over into his corner. Tags in Wes Lee for a double team maneuver. Wes Lee heading up to the second. Double axe handle onto that wounded arm of Robert Roode. This is the territory famous for Bullet Bob Armstrong, Tom Pritchard, and many other stars that came along through here, including Mike Jackson. And now we have Robert Roode coming back on Wes Lee, whipping Wes Lee into the ropes and hooking Wes Lee for that neck breaker. And Wes Lee in the world of hurt next to his corner though, but Robert Roode caught him off. But he got cut back off again by Wes Lee. It's a back and forth contest between Robert Roode and Wes Lee. Wes Lee just closed Robert Roode over the top rope onto that hard concrete out there to the Florence, into the Pensacola, Florida arena. And there's a suicide dive connected to Robert Roode by Wes Lee, famous high flyer here. He's currently in the NXT North American champion, but he has agreed to come here to fight with AJ Styles here in the NWA territories with permission by the Fantasy Pro Wrestling Federation government. And there's a count of 5 as a referee is counting on. But Wes Lee just firebombed Robert Roode onto that guardrail right there. I'm sure their crowd right there is pretty happy about seeing what they just saw right there. And a springboard attempt, but Robert Roode made that tag, and here comes Dolph Ziggler, a fresh Dolph Ziggler. But not for long, as Wesley is just too quick on his feet, whipping Dolph Ziggler in to the ropes, drop down, and a nice drop kick of his own, Wesley, and with a backflip agility, all that our acrobat, it might not get him there very, very long, but it's working right now, for now, anyway. I wonder what his girlfriend thinks about that. Dolph Ziggler thrown out over the top rope and onto the ring apron as Wesley now hooking Dolph Ziggler for a massive DDT. I think Dolph Ziggler might be out on that one, but he's staggering his way back up. He's stunned and out. I think he got a little bit of a cranium crush right there on that skull, but he attempted to attack Wesley. Wesley cut him off, coming back off to the top rope with a missile drop kick. And perfect execution, but only a 1 count. You know, out of all the places they picked to run a show, they picked Pensacola, Florida, when they could have picked their original debut up there in Dothan, Alabama. We'll be back right after this important message. We're back at the NWA territory for FPWF action here in the CCW Pensacola, Florida arena. And right now we have Robert Roode in World of Trouble as Wesley is tagging in AJ Styles for a double team maneuver, setting Wesley, AJ Styles hooking for a blockbuster as Wesley gave a spine buster combination in the cover, but Dolph Ziggler comes in, breaks that count up. But Wesley catches Dolph Ziggler and throws him over the top rope, throws his ass out of the ring, and AJ Styles in control with that Northern Lights suplex. Referee in position, but only a 1 count delivered to Robert Roode, and AJ Styles in complete control as he hooks Robert Roode for a snap suplex. What could he be going for here? He could be setting up for that Styles clash, but instead he gives him right feet combinations as a Pele delivered to Robert Roode. Robert Roode is stunned, and the referee is in position once again, but only Dolph Ziggler was able to break that count up at a count of 1. And AJ Styles realized Dolph Ziggler's the problem he has to execute to finish him off in order to get this win with a wounded Robert Roode. And Robert Roode is now hooked for that calf crusher. Will he submit? Will he give up here? Robert Roode's right in the center of the ring, got nowhere to go. He's screaming for a world of his life, screaming for the world of hate. And Wesley's in the ring trying to prevent Dolph Ziggler from coming in and breaking the count up, but Robert Roode was able to break up that count by elbowing AJ Styles in the back, and now Robert Roode, with somewhat energy left, whatever he has inside, hooking Wesley on the outside for a DDT on the ring apron the hard way, knocking his skull onto that mat. And AJ Styles now tripping AJ Styles onto the floor, onto the concrete. Robert Roode now in control on the offense, going after and just threw him into those wooden steps. And AJ Styles in the world of trouble right now. He's in pain and in a lot of torture and agony. And the referee counting on at a count of 4. And Robert Roode elbow dropping AJ Styles and going back again after Wesley. But Wesley knocked Robert Roode, a wounded, stunned Robert Roode down onto the hard concrete. But AJ Styles, meanwhile, is at the top rope with a high cross body delivered to Robert Roode and connected. And then he's telling Robert Roode to get his ass up. I don't know what's going on here. He could be setting him up for that Styles clash or something. But they just butted heads right there. Robert Roode just delivered a right hand, but was cut off once again by AJ Styles, and some back and forth between AJ Styles and Robert Roode. These two know each other's history really well, and AJ Styles with that flipping lucha arm drag and a flying forearm, standing forearm, and then he's hooking. He's going after these guys' attention on Dolph Ziggler, but Robert Roode cut him off right from behind. Robert Roode going after Wesley now. There's a world of chaos here in Pensacola, Florida, in the NWA territory, sanctioned by the Fantasy Pro Wrestling Federation. And AJ Styles setting Robert Roode up now. Boy, it could be the phenomenal forearm, but he missed him. Robert Roode stunned, but was quick enough to able to dodge it, and AJ Styles went after Dolph Ziggler once again, but got cut off by Robert Roode with an atomic drop. And AJ Styles dodged that flying clothesline, going back after again, hooking. What could AJ Styles be going for here? He's going after Dolph Ziggler on the floor. What's he going for? He's waving a something. Robert Roode's in the corner stunned, but AJ Styles with a flying attempt over the top rope, but got cut right back off again by Robert Roode. with a pancake right onto that hard concrete. And AJ Styles is in a world of hell right now. And, ooh, yeah, AJ Styles is probably dead and out this time. Must well count AJ Styles out in this one. It's all over with here. Robert Roode got the better of him right there. He took the advantage of that hard concrete. But AJ Styles is back up on his feet in the world of House of Fire. And this crowd here in Pensacola is fired up. And AJ Styles just busted open Robert Roode with that massive backhand. And he tags in Wesley. And Wesley's in now. Robert Roode is stunned. He could be done and over with here. He hasn't been able to make that tag in the entire match. So Wesley and AJ Styles have been keeping good control of keeping him away from his corner. And he just whipped. Wesley just whipped Robert Roode into the corner the hard way. And he's setting up for his finishing maneuver. He just planted him with that finishing maneuver. And the referee, but wait a minute, the referee just got cut off by Dolph Ziggler. And there's no count. Dolph Ziggler just cut. He just cut off Wesley, and now Wesley's pissed off and going after Dolph Ziggler and hooking Dolph Ziggler for another DDT the hard way on, and then Dolph Ziggler's stunned on the floor. And Robert Roode now whipped into the hard way, into the buckle once again. And Robert Roode is stunned and out of it. He's going out on the top rope. What's Wesley trying to do here? Wesley don't know what, he can't make up his mind, but he tags in his partner AJ Styles. And AJ Styles going after Robert Roode, a wounded Robert Roode on the ring apron, hooking Robert Roode for a suplex over the ring apron onto the... But Robert Roode cut him off when slammed AJ Styles in reverse. Robert Roode has a sense of hope left, but AJ Styles just cut him right back off and hooking AJ Styles for the Styles Clash. He hooks Robert Roode and plants him. It could be all over here, but he forgot about Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler's still up there. He just kicked AJ Styles in the face. That son of a bitch just kicked AJ Styles in the face. And Dolph Ziggler paid for it with that DDT by AJ Styles. AJ Styles not gonna put up with it much longer. He has to put Robert Roode away. He knows he has to. He knows he's gotta get rid of Dolph Ziggler to do it. And he went to ram Robert Roode into the corner, but AJ Styles got cut off by Robert Roode. And Robert Roode with a flying neck breaker. He needs to make the cover right here. He needs to make a tag. But AJ Styles with some combinations knocking Robert Roode down. It's a little too late for that. He got cut off. He waited too long. AJ Styles telling Robert Roode to get up off his ass. And Robert Roode, AJ Styles was attempting to do something. Robert Roode cut him off with that shin breaker. And there's a back and forth between AJ Styles and Robert Roode once again. But there's that combination with that backhand and a massive sit-down clothesline. AJ Styles heading to the top rope now. What could he be going for here? He's going for a frog splash. A frog splash of his own. AJ Styles referee in position. Dolph Ziggler coming in but was cut up by Wesley. And there's your winners, AJ Styles and Wesley. I'm Shotgun Tommy Mercer. Thank you for watching this program. Let's take you to some replays. There's a double team maneuver set up by Wesley and AJ Styles. And then another double team with the blockbuster and spinebuster connectivity. And there's a calf crusher attempt, but Robert Roode wasn't quick enough to escape that hold. I'm Shotgun Tommy Mercer, and thank you for tuning in.
Here are your winners, AJ Styles and Wesley.